I knew that God created the world, and I believed that He loved us so much that He gave His only Son to die on the cross for our salvation. But did I really believe that He loves me too? If you've known me for years, you've seen me launch multiple companies, a podcast, a show on Amazon Fire TV, and you've often heard me speak about how to be successful. I've even wrote a book on the topic. I was 13 years old when I started my first company. I've owned a cosmetic medical laser clinic, a Christian clothing company, a pharmaceutical company, a nutritional supplement company that supplied gym franchises nationwide. I recently took over Newswire, integrating new technologies such as artificial intelligence to streamline the process of press release distribution to media outlets. Earlier this year, we closed all my retail stores and shut down the telecommunications company that I launched with my mom when I was fighting brain cancer in 2010. I'm still doing business consulting on a limited basis, and this may be weird, but business is probably my favorite hobby. As a guest on podcasts, radio shows, etc., I look like a founder who has the world by the horns. But I realized a few years ago, after creating a company that was on track to do almost $1 billion a year in sales, I never felt like I was good enough. I've encouraged employees for years, telling them that they were created by the God who created the entire universe, and that they were created in God's image. I often thought back to the day my own dad handed me a loaded pistol, told me I was a waste of skin, and told me to do the world a favor. I've built my identity on how many companies I could launch and how many skills I could master, rather than believing the encouragement that I often gave my employees. Then at a men's conference earlier this year, we had an assignment to create a personal identity statement. I started writing out my personal identity statement by listing off my accomplishments as if I was writing a resume. But as I prayed and I got real with myself, I realized that I had never once followed my own advice. I knew that God created the world, and I believed that He loved us so much that He gave His only Son to die on the cross for our salvation. But did I really believe that He loves me too? Is this a midlife crisis? For almost a year now, I've decided to take time to read my Bible, take walks, go for bike rides, take drives with the radio blasting, and just spend time waiting on the Lord. Rather than just focusing on making money, I'm finally focused on making an impact and actually changing people's lives. I'm spending more time now playing on social media like the younger folks, but I'm also working hard to connect with the lost and let them know that they are so much more than just the job that they do. It's so easy to get caught up seeking the approval of the world, but I hope you'll hear me when I say this. You are loved, you are valuable, you are amazing. You are created by the God who spoke the world into existence. It's easy to compare yourself to others or feel like you're not ever quite good enough, but I think you're amazing and God does too. I don't have the money to buy a yacht yet, so we can't really call this a midlife crisis, but I hope you'll enjoy my daily inspirational messages. If I do buy a yacht, you're all invited, although there's a good chance we're probably going to sink because I'm definitely going to be the captain. Love you guys. Thanks for connecting. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, I'd love to connect with you and share daily messages of encouragement. You can find me on your favorite social platform by following M. Curtis McCoy. Send me a message. I'll follow you back.